And that was it. You couldn't go up, forwards, sideways, backwards, anyway. Then it just had to get tighter and tighter and tighter.
On the pitch, an ambulance has just come into the stadium and it's making its way through a vast crowd of people away to the left. There would seem to be, from where I'm sitting here, dozens of people now lying on the ground and being attended.
Ball ground, and I knew that we were going to be in dire straits just to the left. The pressure nearly split me in half. It was that intense.
On April 15th, 1989, a tragedy unfolded at Hillsborough Stadium during the FA Cup semi-final match between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. What started as a day of excitement turned into a nightmare that would haunt the football community for decades to come. The Hillsborough disaster was a devastating crowd crush that occurred in the central pens of the Leppings Lane stand designated for Liverpool supporters. As kickoff approached, the area became increasingly overcrowded, with fans packed tightly together. To alleviate the congestion, an exit gate was opened, but instead of relieving the pressure, it led to a surge of supporters flooding into the already densely packed pens. Within moments, chaos ensued as people struggled to breathe, trapped against barriers and crushed under the weight of the crowd. The consequences were tragic. 97 people lost their lives and over 700 suffered injuries, making it the deadliest disaster in British sporting history. In the aftermath, initial blame fell unjustly on the fans themselves. Authorities and some media outlets suggested that drunkenness were to blame. However, subsequent investigations uncovered the truth. It became clear that the disaster was not caused by the behavior of the fans, but a series of failures in crowd management, stadium design, and emergency response. Their decision to open the exit gate without proper control measures in place was a critical mistake that had fatal consequences. These other victims were thrust into a long and painful journey for justice. They faced years of denial, misinformation, and legal battles as they fought to uncover the truth about what happened that day.
The not guilty verdict today does not affect or alter the inquest jury's findings of unlawful killing or their conclusion that Liverpool fans were in no way responsible for the 96 deaths that resulted. We are acutely aware of how disappointing the verdict is for families who have waited anxiously for today. However, we respect the decision of the jury.
In the past, we've always had somewhere else to go. Today we haven't. We have nowhere else to take this. This is it. We're going to have to live the rest of our lives with this injustice.
Finally, after years of perseverance and determination, the truth began to emerge. The findings of the Taylor report in 1990 highlighted the inadequacies in crowd control and stadium safety. Subsequent investigations, including the Hillsborough Independent Panel in 2012 and the second coroner's inquest, further exposed the negligence of the authorities. Finally, in 2016, it was officially ruled that the supporters were unlawfully killed due to grossly negligent failures by the police and ambulance services. It was a bittersweet victory for the families who had spent years fighting for justice and recognition of their loved ones. The legacy of the Hillsborough disaster is multi-faced. It serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of prioritizing fan safety in sports events, promoting significant reform in stadium regulations and emergency response protocols. As we reflect on the lives lost and the pain endured by the survivors and the families, let us commit to honoring their memory by ensuring that such tragedy never occurs again. Remembering the 97 forever in our hearts. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you enjoyed this, please consider